Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's tutorial is on how to cut a trending V neckline. So as you can see, I've already drafted my basic bodice pattern. If you don't know how to draft a basic bodice pattern, check out the link on my description box of my video on how to draft a basic bodice pattern. So let's get started with our V neckline. So for the V neckline, I want my V to drop as low as where I have my bust line. So from my bust line to my waistline, I will have a straight rule, and from my shoulder to my bust line, I will have a V shape. And also I'll be taking out 1.5 inches of my shoulder length and be replacing it with a plain fabric. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure 1.5 inches after my neck width. I'm just going to mark 1.5 inches here. And also do the same for my bust line. For my center front, I'm going to mark 1.5 inches because I'll be replacing this with a plain black fabric. I'll also do same on my waistline, marking 1.5 inches for my center front. Now I'm just going to connect the points together. So this is it. I'll be adding 1/2 inch across here for seam allowance because I'll be joining my pattern fabric with my black fabric. So I'm just going to add 1/2 inch here for sewing. After this, you can just go ahead and cut out your pattern. And also for my black fabric, I have 2 pieces of black fabric, 16 inches long. This is 16 inches long, which is my shoulder to waist measurement, 16 inches long and 4 inches wide. This is 4 inches wide. So I'm just going to find the midpoint of my fabric, which is 2 inches. This is 2 inches. So let's go back to our pattern. From my bust to my waist measurement, I have 6 inches. From my bust to my waist measurement is 6 inches. So I'm just going to take my measurement upwards and mark 6 inches on my black fabric. And also find the midpoint, which is 2 inches. After this, guys, I'm just going to sew on this line, which is my midpoint. I'm just going to sew on this line, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out my pattern on my fabric. So guys, before cutting this on our fabric, let's just cut this pattern out first. Know that there's a joining between the waistline, so that's why I'm cutting out the waistline. I'm just going to cut this here. So this is what it will look like after cutting. So guys, just go ahead and cut this pattern on your fabric. So this is what my black fabric looks like after sewing, and this is my pattern fabric after cutting from the pattern paper. I'm just going to go ahead and turn my black fabric in opposite direction, just like this. And I'll pin this open side with my pattern fabric this way, and I'm going to pin at 1/2 inch. I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and sew, and after that I'm going to give it a good press with my electric iron. So guys, this is my beautiful V neckline after sewing and ironing. Remember that I said that I was going to replace 1.5 inches of my shoulder length with my black fabric. So this is it guys, this is 1.5 inches here. This is 1.5 inches of my black fabric. Also here, this is 1.5 inches here. So guys, if this video was helpful, kindly like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.